Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this video showcase for our 2016 Mercedes A220. This is a slightly more powerful 220 diesel model, has 175 brake horsepower and is finished in Elbait green. Absolutely incredible colour, really stunning. This is the AMG line, which is essentially the top of the range for the diesel models. This is also the facelift model, so we have slightly redesigned rear lights that we'll see here, as well as the lower exhaust and diffuser area, and also the single band headlight on the front as well, which has been upgraded with the Mercedes LED system. This car is also a premium model, so you get additional specification over and above the standard 220 AMG line. I'll talk you through some of the additional options, but this car is absolutely packed with features, yeah, I'll talk you through those in a second. But just having a quick look around the bodywork, as you can see, absolutely beautiful condition. Really not a mark to show you at all. All of the alloy wheels are in fantastic condition. They have this sort of shadow grey on the inside and a highly polished lip on the outside. And then you'll also see the Mercedes branded brake calipers and the cross-drilled disc brakes there as well. Just coming down the passenger side, again, there is no marks to point out to you. Absolutely perfect condition. Same story at the back. Rear bumper completely free of any scratches and marks or anything like that as well. Have a quick look in the boot while we're here. All beautiful and clean. Got your all your toolkit, locking wheel nuts, first aid kit and everything like that in the back. This car's also been upgraded with the Harman Kardon system, so you have the amplifier and a small subwoofer in the back of there as well. Coming down the driver's side, again, all beautiful condition. AMG lines have these sort of additional grills at the back, which really help with the sort of the sporty appearance of the car, and looks incredibly stunning. Just have a quick look in the back. You get these beautiful sculpted single piece seats. We also have like LED lighting up in here as well, which can be changed to whichever colour you want. I think it's currently set on green for some reason. The seats themselves, beautiful half leather and Alcantara sort of suede trim in the middle, all in perfect condition. Barely looks like the back seats have been used at all. And then you get this lovely red stitching that continues all the way throughout. But again, single piece seats here with the headrests. In fact, actually you can see that the light is currently showing as purple. Round to the front. Down here on the door you have the controls for your power folding mirrors. These can be set up on the key as well, so when you lock the car, the mirrors automatically fold in. And the mirrors are also auto dimming. You see this sort of small band that runs around on the outside, so those will actually dim if a car is following at the back. And then I'm not sure if you can see the sort of, there's a triangle just there. This has also got the lane warning, so it'll actually monitor cars coming up behind you at speed, and if you indicate to pull out, it'll flash at you to tell you that you're not safe to pull out. Very good useful feature, and very safe. Again, just having a quick look at the front seats. Absolutely perfect condition, not a single bit of wear to them. The facelift models also have the pull-out section there, which the previous generation did not have. And we also get a slightly modified steering wheel with the new buttons and all that kind of stuff on it as well. So the facelift was sort of quite basic changes. Things like the buttons on the stereo system and everything like that have been updated. And you also now get dual zone climate control as standard on this premium model as well. Additional spec over here: automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers. The Harman Kardon system, as I've said, that's the upgrade on this particular car. And then I'll talk you through that in a second. Just start the car, you'll just see the mileage is just over 29,200. So now we're inside. I'll just move across to the this beautiful large screen that we have here, which is permanently fixed in position. Controls for all that, all the sort of one-touch buttons are down there, and then you also have this control wheel here for sort of cycling through the menu. All new style menus, very simple to use, but you can come into here and make changes to the sort of, it's basically like a control panel within the car. So for instance, your ambient lighting and things like that, you can actually set the interior colour to whichever one you like. And if I just come down to here, you'll see that the colour will change accordingly. A bit difficult to see during the day, but at night time, as I've said, you've got sort of LED lights and things like that are underneath the headrests there, and also come down from the ceiling and just sort of fill all the light pockets and footwells and things like that. So it looks really, really smart at night. We also have our full sort of radio and media settings. So we come to this. You've got Bluetooth audio streaming from your device. That's the Bluetooth there. We also have memory card slots, and obviously the ability to be able to use a CD or the Mercedes-Benz media interface, which is a sort of hard plug-in that you can use for external devices as well. So that's all through there. Moving back out, really good sat-nav system. Used this the other day for the first time and was extremely impressed with the way it worked. Beautiful display, and you also get, when you're coming up to junctions and things like that, it'll actually display the exact road sign that you're looking at in reality, so it really helps. Very simple to use, and you can also search for points of interest and things like that. It basically has a full sort of Google listing of shops that are nearby, with all their contact details and things like that as well. So it's a very good system to use, all nicely up to date. Obviously we have connections for your Bluetooth telephone, which are there as well. And then if we come back into the vehicle setting systems, we have things like the dynamic driving modes that you can choose, all beautifully displayed up on the screen, and you can make changes to all these sorts of things as well, depending on your driving preferences. So very nice and easy to use. The interior on these cars are absolutely incredible. You have this wonderful carbon fibre sort of effect that runs all the way throughout the dashboard. These are probably one of the most hard-wearing interiors I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a scratch on any of these cars from these, so very impressive. And then we also have your heated seats. We have the parking system. We also have automatic start-stop for more economical driving, and then the dynamic select button there as well, which as I said will sort of change depending on what driving mode that you are wishing to drive in. So you can basically flick between economy, comfort, sport and individual, which basically means that you can change all the settings to your preference. Further down, like I said, dual zone climate control, really nice and easy to use. Again, independent temperature settings for driver and passenger. Moving across to here, we have the cruise control. This is not just a standard cruise control. It's basically a radar system that sits behind the rear view mirror there, and will monitor the traffic in front of you. And when you're using it, you can basically set the speed to whichever you like. So for instance, 50 miles an hour, and if you come up behind a car that's slower in front of you doing 30 miles an hour, the car will automatically slow down and even bring the car to a complete halt. As soon as the car starts to move on again, this car will then accelerate back up to the 50 miles an hour that you've set. So full adaptive cruise control on there, and it also will warn you via a beep if the car in front of you suddenly brakes and everything like that as well. So it's absolutely packed full of safety systems. Again, if we just look across to the rear view mirror, you can see that light is now on, and that's just basically keeping an eye out on the traffic behind to make sure that no one's coming up quickly. We also have lane departure warning, so if it will detect that you're sort of drifting asleep or something like that, and will alert you. And it will also have lane keep assist, which basically will steer the car and keep it within the lane as well while you're driving. So huge amounts of modern technology within the car for sort of safety and driving. The final one is we have a rear parking camera. I'll just pop that in. That's a really nice high definition camera, and the car has also been equipped with the parking assistant for parallel parking, and basically when you drive past a parking space at the side of the road, the car will measure the space, and if you can fit in it, it'll come up on the screen to let you know. And if you press OK on the steering wheel, all you have to do is just the pedal input, so you just use the brake and the accelerator, and the car itself will actually steer into the space. There's a video on our YouTube channel of me doing using the functionality on a Mercedes E-Class if you'd like to take a further look. So I did mention this earlier on. Up here we also have, and this is entirely optional as to whether or not you would want to keep it, or you can also just deactivate it by turning it off, but we have a high definition dash cam in the front, as well as in the back window as well. Sometimes you can get discounts on your insurance and things like that by having the dash cam operative while you're driving. It basically just means that if you were involved in an accident or something and you needed any video evidence, then there's basically a memory card that's based up in here that sort of overwrites itself after a while. But you can basically take that out and it will have filmed something going on. This system also has a motion detector for when the car's not being used, so if you were to park the car up, come back and realise that it had been vandalised or something had happened, basically if somebody was to walk in front of the car, the camera will automatically turn itself on, and then when you get back into the car it will actually let you know that it was triggered while you were away, and again you'll be able to review the footage on there. So it just basically takes very small videos if it detects people walking past the car. As I said, completely optional to you if you would like to keep it. It has been hardwired into the car professionally by the look of it, so you can leave it there, and like I said, you may be able to save some money on your insurance, and if you don't want to use it, you simply turn it off so that it's not working. I think that's covered off most of the points. Like I said, an absolutely beautiful car, incredible specification, only 29,500 miles. This is a 2016 model. The car is still under Mercedes-Benz warranty until September 2019. It has a full Mercedes service history, most recently done about a month ago. We have 2 keys for the car. We have all the books and manuals. The front tyres have recently been replaced. The condition is pretty much perfect. And it is a one owner car from new, one private owner. If we can help with any further information, if you'd like to organise a test drive or viewing, or you have a finance inquiry or a part exchange that you would like us to value, then please don't hesitate to contact us through our website, which is influencecars.co.uk. We'd be more than delighted to help with any further information that you may wish for. Thanks very much again for watching, and we will see you next time.